started.
I think Kyle might be here. I don't know if he might be joining us in a second. Which I'm sure that'll fucking improve things. Great.
He'll probably be playing some obscure SNES game, so even less people on the stream can watch you play the game on the stream.
Definitely supposed to be going down.
Yeah. Peter McBrohan has a
like
question
that.
for Kyle. No, you didn't like that very much? I don't know why.
It's like another.
Yo!
Is Kyle here?
Is that Kyle or is that Phil? Okay, I couldn't tell if that was you or if that was Phil doing his impression of you.
Sorry I'm late, guys. What's up?
Hey, it's alright, I love you.
Are we streaming? What's going on?
We're streaming right now.
Yeah, we're streaming right now.
Phil just died.
How bad is Phil at Mirror's Edge?
It's funny because you said I just died, and see, you just saw me die, and I was also dying again as you said that.
Oh, nice.
Guys, I feel so bad right now.
Why?
I have like a headache. I think it's clearing up, but basically, like I slept from 7 a.m. till 11 p.m. I think
Hey?
too many hours.
Epic Open World says I was better at gun, which is pretty insulting.
Probably.
Oh, I thought when you read that, I thought what he meant was that he was better at guns than you are at Mirror's Edge.
Well, that wouldn't be that insulting. That would just be like, well, alright.
Certainly, no. I think say so, buddy.
I think I'm willing to say gun is a much easier game than Mirror's Edge. Fuck me.
This is why I begged you to play this game. A, because it's fun. B, because I knew that you would suck at it and make it look terrible.
I don't think that I think I'm giving the correct impression of what it's like the first time, or second, maybe, that you play Mirror's Edge.
There. Have you played? Is this your second time playing Mirror's Edge?
Yeah, I've played a handful of the levels back when it came out. Or actually,
Yeah.
Technically, I guess it would have been a little bit before it came out in like a preview.
Oh. This would actually be a good companion to Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts because I think they came out on the same day. I remember buying them together.
Really?
Wow.
Two underappreciated gems that will never get sequels.
Oh my god. I feel like this little sewer level thing is definitely illustrating some of the quirks with this game, which is that like sometimes I will send Faith directly at a pipe, and she will definitely not grab onto it. She's just like, no, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna do that.
She's not into it, man. You know how ladies are.
I don't actually. I've never interacted with one.
I wanted to bring my 360 to work with me so I could play Mirror's Edge while you played it, so that I wouldn't have to sit here and be a sad boy who couldn't join in on Mirror's Edge. But I didn't have enough time because I woke up so late.
Are you actually in the office today?
Yeah. Why are you playing without guns? What is this shit?
So literally,
He's playing without jumping correctly too. I've noticed.
yeah, that's the big challenge.
Wait, I thought you were playing without Gun from the video game Gun. That's the main character of Gun, right? His name is Gun.
Mr.
John Gunn.
You actually.
If you're nasty, is that? Fuck.
Okay, so I've now discovered that mods can't change the title of the stream, which is disappointing.
Pretty sure that's a choice. What were you gonna change it to?
Without gun?
No, I had some people tell me it's the only way to play. Some people tell me that it makes the game way worse and harder.
It's way worse and harder, and this is why. I understand why people want to do it, because it doesn't make sense to have guns in the game, and it wasn't how it was originally envisioned and all that, and I get that.
Right.
But the fact of the matter is they changed the design of the game to include guns. I mean, that's just what they did.
To include gun.
Yeah. So, like, in the middle of Mirror's Edge, you, like, get on a horse and start running around throwing dynamite at people and stuff. I mean, it's it's the reality of the game, and you can't get around it.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna have have to like get over here.
It's like those Occupy assholes, right? Who are all like, well, let's change the world. Like, guys, listen, this is the way the world is. Deal with it. We have gun, we have capitalism. We can't do anything about it. It's the same thing.
But do we have to have gun, man? You know what I'm saying?
When you put it that way, yeah, maybe we don't need to have gun.
What are you doing, Phil?
Good question.
Hanging out. No, I was figuring out I had to press that button and then get through the door, and then I did that.
No, that's
So-
something.
All right. So Gun was a game where I think they were like, they teased a sequel or something in like a Tony Hawk game or whatever, and all this. But I don't think we're ever gonna get that sequel. Phil, does that disappoint you?
Kind of.
Really?
I don't know if disappoint is the right word. It makes me feel some emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Pleasure, relief,
In that you like games, but not having
comfort.
All of the above, really.
I'll be right back. Actually, I have to do a couple things.
I'm gonna miss you.
Sounds like he has to work at his job. It's blowing my mind.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about
Pretty
that.
fucked up. I totally do remember playing this level and not liking it, so... Specifically playing it trying not to use guns and getting frustrated, so... we'll see how this goes.
Well, it's got an
Speaking
in-room, guys.
Ooh.
Let me tell you, it's got a comfy feather bed. It's not just a feather bed, it is a comfy one.
That.
Also, it has a door that I can click
Doors are
onto.
useful. Yeah.
And it has
Necessary,
a
even.
summoning bell. However, I am not yet able to use that, as it is not implemented in the beta. So that's pretty sad.
Oh god.
Speaking of games that will never come out, did you guys see that aliennoir.com site?
Oh, the one that for Prey 2?
It was theoretically for Prey 2, and that's like
Well,
how
it's
it was
unofficial,
a
right?
teaser.
It's like a fan
But
site.
yes, it turned out to be a fan site for Prey 2, which breaks my stupid heart because I really want
God.
Prey 2, you guys.
No, I kind of do as well. Like that.
I do as well, which
what
is
they were
weird.
showing looked cool.
Prey 1 was pretty shit.
Yeah,
Prey
but
1
Prey 2
was okay. It was not great though. It wasn't anything that made me desire a sequel. But then what they were doing with Prey 2 actually seemed cool, even if the
Yeah.
Prey name seemed unnecessary.
And even detrimental in some ways.
Probably, yeah, probably in a few ways. Yeah, I hope it's still coming, but
Me
I guess-
too. But I'm a realist, so I'm going to keep believing forever. Is what I'm saying.
That sounds about right. I mean, it's worked out for Shenmue fans, right?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? They've gotten 5 more Shenmue games. They're named Yakuza.
Wait. Yeah. And Prey 2 is the 6th. So just keep holding out hope.
The sixth game. That'd be awesome.
All right. Then Ryu has to go
Guys,
to
don't worry.
space to find his father, right?
hmm
Phil, have you played Mark of the Ninja?
I actually have not played it at all.
Oh, okay. It's good.
No,
So this guy-
I've been meaning to. I suck at stealth games, but that seems
Me
like one
too.
that's like I might be able to get something out of.
Yeah. It's really it's just the same thing everybody's always said so far. I'm trying to like struggle to find something interesting and unique to say about this stupid game, but
Are you writing about it?
so far I might be. I've been
Like on
trying to
your,
write
on
about
your
games again.
Tumblr?
On my Tumblr, right.
Where can people find that Tumblr?
It's clockworkworlds.tumblr.com. Anyway, the thing that people always say about Mark of the Ninja is that it does a really, really good job of kind of foregrounding the information that most other stealth games do a really bad job of showing you, like whether or not
Yeah.
you're visible or not. And that's totally dead on.
I played a game with ninjas in it.
Right now, I'm trying to figure out if there's a better way for me to deal with this one type of enemy, and I was hoping I don't know what that game is. Let's just say, whatever game that was, you had to fight like elite guards who were dudes who you could not assassinate without stunning them first. How would you stun them first?
I would tell them something really shocking about their mother.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I would use a taser.
Yeah. Come on, ninjas.
Ninjas are pretty tough. They're not easily stunned. I
Do
imagine.
do ninjas have tasers in your world, Kyle? Is that a thing?
Well, you're a ninja that doesn't kill anyone, so...
There
you're
are
already a
machine
shield.
guns in Mark of the Ninja.
There are. These guys have them.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that they probably have tasers.
Oh, hey, I have it. Someone in the chat brings up. That was Wario64 brings up Super House of Dead Ninjas. Have you guys checked that out yet?
That game
That
was
was
cool.
the game
that I
fun.
played.
I was watching, Dylan, who was it we were watching on Twitch?
Vol Sinica.
Yeah.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Fellow Gaff guy.
So, Gaffer.
I don't like the controls. I think it's way too fast and it makes it unwieldy.
Can you... I'm trying to think of a word that means fuck with, but isn't fuck with, and everything that I come up with sounds sort of Yiddish, and I feel like I don't want to sound like a racist, but can you schmutz with the controls?
Ugh, that's not so
No.
good. You about... That's not even...
No, you
Say
can't.
That's super racist.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm bad at things.
At not being racist things.
You should have just gone with fuck with,
Specifically.
I think.
Yeah, especially after I'd already said fucked with. I don't know
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
You can change the controls, but you can't like.
Futz. Futz was the word I was going for. Fiddle. Fiddle's super racist. Fiddler on the Roof, anybody? Duh.
I don't think that's quite right.
No?
So you can remap the controls. There's not control options.
There's not like, right, I guess that's, yeah.
And there's no... So it's all about X-Patter for that if you're going to use a controller. Whereas...
Yeah, I was.
way to
Yeah, I was
go.
using X-Patter. But someone, Morgan Park in the chat said she's playing it right now. Whatever, I forget who you are, and and it's like a fast-paced Spelunky. But like that sounds like a nightmare. Like I don't want Spelunky to be any faster.
Yeah, Spelunky's already pretty difficult at the
Yeah.
speed that it's at.
Yeah.
I like Spelunky, but yeah, that's...
I beat the first boss in Super House of Dead Ninjas, and then I was kind of done. I was like, I don't need to play this game ever again. But you know, it seems like a well-made thing.
Before we started streaming today, I finally, for the first time ever, got to the flagship in FTL.
Nice.
Is that the boss?
That is the
Yeah.
that is the boss.
How'd that go?
Terrible, real bad.
Oh,
Ugh.
I believe in you.
I got to the third of 3 forms, and then it just fucking destroyed me.
Oh, so close, Phil. That's one with the energy attack, right?
Yeah,
Third form?
yeah. It literally the first form, all of my crew got killed except for one NG. So I was he took on the second form all by himself and did a fucking great job.
That's impressive. For me, the second form is always the hardest form for me.
Second
by
form
far.
I didn't have a problem with. It was that
Yeah.
final form though.
No.
Just destroyed me. Where am I?
Well, congrats on getting there at least.
Yeah, I made some progress. I unlocked a new ship, I guess.
What one? What did you unlock?
Whoops. I think I missed my ride. The rock dudes? What are they called? Are they just called rocks?
Yes.
Rockman.
Emotional
Okay.
Hobo says, if I was an NG, I'd find it racist being called an NG. It just sounds like a slur. I agree, and I'm very
It does
aware
sound
of
like a
racial
slur.
issues.
Because
So,
you're a racist.
because of being a racist. Oh.
Guys, I understand what I'm doing now
Oh, good.
with my life.
Oh, well, that's good. That's even better, really.
They should put that on your gravestone. Guys, I understand what I'm doing now.
I feel like there's gonna be dudes with guns up here, and I don't like that.
You should take them. You should take their guns and shoot them with them.
If I remember correctly, that's true.
I bet they're gonna shoot you, Phil. So why don't you, like, get with the times?
Yeah.
I don't mean to spoiler, but if I remember correctly, I think there's like a chase scene, or did that happen before you got there?
Dude, why are you spoiling everything? What's your deal?
Those guys seem interested in you. I don't mean like it's like romantically.
Emotional Hobo's wondering if anybody saw a single employee at this construction site. Something's sketchy here. Something's...
See, I told you that guy was gonna shoot you.
Phil?
What's up?
Again, I don't mean to spoiler, but you actually can't take out the guards with your face.
Are you sure? I think I just did.
It's an unlockable, isn't it? Like, after it's New Game Plus is you get face foo.
Look at that.
So.
I did something impressive for once in my fucking life.
You gotta do the slide kick.
He was going way further than I would have imagined.
Yeah, guys, do you ever think that maybe our stream gets a little too depressing sometimes?
No.
Like, I know it's supposed to be jokes, but
is it?
every week
I think
we're a little closer to...
I think we're keeping it a little too real right now.
Were those supposed to be jokes?
I thought so.
Were you guys
That's
joking all those
terrible for
times?
Talking bad about how shitty you are at this game.
Were you guys joking? I wasn't... I thought we were being serious. Okay. I did it. I took out all those fucking police officers. I didn't shoot anyone.
If I remember correctly, the best move is to do like a slide and then
Slide kick.
Yeah.
slide kick.
Yeah, do that.
How about a
with
jump
slide.
kick? How does that work?
I mean, I guess you jump and then kick.
I believe, yeah, you just jump and kick.
Alright, that makes sense.
Nice.
Bleeding
You
Heart's
got
freaking out
some
because
mad screen tearing happening on the stream.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy.
Wait, what's going on? I can't see it. So.
There's some nutso screen tearing where like the top half of the image and the bottom half of the image are being cut in half.
You're playing co-op with yourself, sort of.
That's usually the only way I can play co-op.
I feel like we're getting a little too real, Tim.
Bill, stop it!
We need like a safe word in order to Rutabaga or something.
Does it look better now? I don't know what the deal was with that.
Just don't turn ever, and I think we'll be fine.
Great. Easy game for that. Who is this jerk? Who is this guy? What's going on here?
Emotional Hobo says Garfield is the safe word. And
That's never the safe word, because you're not supposed
no.
to when Garfield's around. You can turn on anyone at any time. Even the Constitution knew that, alright?
Look at this. Look at this game. This game's so cool.
This game's pretty cool. I agree with that. Skyle, you were starting to talk about the sequel, the potential sequel that we may or may not ever see. Do you think it's gonna happen? What's your thoughts? We were talking earlier. Somebody in the chat said they were a little worried about what the EA of today would do with the Mirror's Edge sequel compared to the EA of like 5 years ago that made this.
Yeah, and they've. I forget if it was just like John Riccatello or like multiple people, but like EA for a while was always saying like anytime someone would mention Mirror's Edge 2, they would always be like, yeah, I mean we definitely want to, or like basically they acknowledge that people want it, but I don't think they're ever gonna do it because no one would buy it.
Right.
I would buy it.
I would buy it. But it's too bad because the game kind of ends on a cliffhanger.
Does the story? Do you care about the story in this game at all?
Fuck yeah, I care about this. Well, I mean, I did 5 years ago when this game came out.
Because I feel like a lot of people, even when the game came out, were like, "Oh yeah, that game's really awesome, and I love everything that's happening." Story is kind of meh.
I mean, it's not the best. It's not the best narrative ever told, but I definitely cared at the time. When I got to the end, I very much wanted to see what would happen next.
Zero Cool is laughing at you using the word cliffhanger. He thinks that's very funny.
Oh,
oh my god, that's so funny.
He also really thinks it's a hard question, I guess, because there's 3 question marks.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
I kind of feel like I don't like Zero Cool right now.
Plus, he takes his name from Hackers.
Yeah.
The American cinema classic.
that's good.
The single American cinema classic, the only one.
Right.
That's it?
Right, the only one.
Step aside, master. Hackers is the true classic.
Hackers is the Citizen Kane of American cinema.
I think that's...
I feel that's the most appropriate.
Wait.
Oh, they're gonna kick me out of my media studies department. Oh, this is...
It was worth it. It was worth it for the stream.
Yeah, great.
Do you automatically grab onto those red flagpoles, or is there like a thing you need to do?
You do automatically grab on, but sometimes if you're like not aimed at exactly the right angle, sometimes she will not
hold
grab
on. Sorry, I don't understand. Like, Zero Cool is now going like, but seriously, a cliffhanger? Like, what are you asking me? Like, yeah, there's a cliff. Like, what are you talking about? Yes, the game ends in a cliffhanger. Like, I'm not. It's not speaking like qualitatively about the story. It's just like it's just a thing.
So where you find out that the main character of Gunn actually is Faye's father.
Oh, John Gunn, right.
John Gunn, Mr. John Gunn.
That shows how much we paid attention to the story of Gunn. Can anyone name the main character? I can't.
All right, I can. I'm joking. It's John Marston, obviously. Right? It's John Marston, right?
I believe so.
That's that game.
It's close enough. The main character's name is Phil, perhaps.
Am I supposed to be here right now? Where am I? Guys, what's happening in my life right now?
I don't think you're supposed to be there.
Garfield.
I'm just gonna go for it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I feel like I need to toss out another Rutabaga here, man.
Try climbing
Get
up.
real again.
Wait.
Killing this dude? Is that what I should be doing? Probably, right?
Sure.
How long is this game?
I don't remember.
Kyle, you said you got the DLC, right?
Yes.
Is it good?
I didn't say that, but you are right.
Somebody told me they got the DLC, and I thought it might have been you.
I mean, it was all right.
It's free, right? Or it was free.
I don't remember. I think I got it a while. I don't know. I didn't play it very much.
I like Morgan Park's answer for how long it is. If you're not Phil, about 6 hours. Thanks.
Is this going somewhere?
I remember the DLC being pretty hard.
I like the look of it, is what I remember, because it's all these like just abstract, crazy levels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's kind of cool at first, but at a certain point I would have liked... I don't know, I feel like it gets old fast.
I'm not. I'm gonna say no.
There was no, like, story DLC for this game, right?
No.
No.
You're saving that for that sequel.
Right.
Zero Cool says speedruns are gay.
Cool.
Oh,
Seems reasonable.
Walking the line, man.
Wow.
Seems reasonable to me.
And CG Runyon says speedruns are fabulous. Thanks, Zero Cool.
Right. I only speedrun the Tingle game for DS, so I kind of understand where he's coming from.
Right.
We're not conventioning kind. She told me to find you if things went bad.
She's been arrested. And you wouldn't be the suspect seen fleeing from the crime scene, would you?
Well now, it's difficult to recall with a gun in my face.
I know what you are.
You know...
Alright, I've given up on Lineage 2, and now I'm actually watching Mirror's Edge.
Guys, maybe change the subject in the chat a little bit.
What do you know?
Maybe stop talking about.
There was an iPhone game for Mirror's Edge, according to D-Train Games. I just didn't know that.
It's a Cannabalt style.
Really?
Runner, if I'm remembering correctly.
Oh, nice.
I won't stop you. I owe that much to Kate.
I'll assume that didn't make it to Android.
And I can't stop them either. You better learn.
Hey, Zero Cool, why don't you take it easy, dude?
What I do best.
That's a warning.
That was an official.
Now the more I look at these cutscenes, the more they kind of look like Esurance commercials.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, they totally do.
That's yes.
What really bothers me is how this dude's head is like moving. It really bothers me right now. Like his head is moving, but not actually connected to the rest of his body. I didn't like that. That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the style of those cutscenes.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier. And
I do like the art, but the animation in them is not.
Yeah.
It's one of those cases, and sometimes I feel like weird like motion comic cutscenes can be pulled off pretty well. But I think that's one of those cases of like, yeah, it looks like you were just trying to save money.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, and that's always the case with motion comic cutscenes, but it's just how obvious it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Some are better at hiding it than others. So yeah, there's. I was about to give an example of one that does not hide it well, but then I realized I'm not supposed to talk about that yet.
Ooh.
There's some downloadable content for a recent game that is coming out this week.
It's actually Half-Life Episode 3 is a downloadable content for Half-Life 2.
I thought it was a downloadable content for Mirror's Edge. They're really mixing things up.
If I remember correctly, I think the motion comic stuff in Infamous 1 was really good, but I don't 100% remember.
Yeah, I seem to remember liking that.
Phil, wall jump.
That was a different time, though, guys.
I don't know what I'm doing, guys.
Like, that was before
Phil,
we were,
wall
like,
jump.
sick of motion comics.
Okay.
They're not really motion comics, but the ones in Max Payne are very good. They don't actually have any motion in them. They're just comics. But still good. I mean Max Payne 1 and 2, not Max Payne 3. I have not actually played that.
Guys, help. What am I doing? I'm stuck. I'm trapped.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm trapped.
Alright, don't do that anymore.
I don't think that's gonna work. Pretty sure that's not gonna work for you.
I just like...
Her animation though is like clawing, like, please!
She's like... She seems so desperate.
Jump off that thing. That's probably the thing, right?
I don't know.
Nope, okay. Don't do that.
It looks like maybe I can move this thing. I don't know. It's on a track.
I think I'm starting to remember getting stuck right here as well.
Great.
Wait, okay.
Whoa.
Look.
What's up?
Try to, like, wall run on the smaller building thing and then jump off and catch the ledge of the taller thing. Does that work?
Hey! I did something. Guys, I did a thing.
Nice.
Good.
I always believed in you, Phil.
Progress. Sort of. Kind of, in a way. So Kyle, how are you? How are things? I caught up with Dylan and Austin before you got here, but I don't know what's going on in your life.
Oh, most what's going on right now is I have a headache, and that's not fun.
I'm sorry about that. That sucks.
But last night, Keith and I finally recorded Super Mario Brothers.
Good.
Oh man.
Nice.
I'm excited to see that.
Cool.
So you're gonna be moving on to Lost levels next, or real Super Mario Brothers 2?
Both.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I think that was what was supposed to happen, Phil. Pretty sure.
But before
Seems
Lost
like
levels, We recorded like a side episode thing of a Mario game that I'm not sure a lot of people know about, but it was pretty
missing?
fun.
Hotel Mario?
No, we go in chronological order.
Oh.
Is it the that weird NES like puzzle game where Mario was first introduced?
Is it Punch Out where Mario is the ref?
Yes.
Is it some sort of edutainment title? And yeah, are you guys playing Punch Out?
Or golf?
Yes.
Golf.
What are you talking about? Weird NES puzzle game where Mario was first introduced?
Picross?
I can't remember the name of it now.
There's Picross, but that wasn't where Mario was introduced.
Because I have a list of games that Mario was in, and a weird NES puzzle game where Mario was first introduced is not on that list.
Read the list.
Idiot.
Hey, that came out really harsh.
The NES games that Mario was in were like, before Super Mario Brothers, were like Pinball, Wrecking Crew.
Wrecking Crew is the one I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if you. I would call it a puzzle game. I would understand if you didn't.
Yeah, you're right. It is a puzzle game. Now that I think about it, and
Wrecking
yes,
Crew
we
is
did
totally
play
what I
Wrecking
was
Crew.
thinking of, though.
That's a good game.
Yeah, I actually really like Wrecking Crew.
I don't know that game. What's the?
It's Mario. Mario has no shirt and a hard hat and a giant hammer.
Yeah.
So it's already the
me.
best, sexiest game ever. And Mario goes around like you have to knock down everything in a level before you can. You have to avoid all the enemies, and he can't jump, so it's hard to get away from the enemies and stuff.
Mm.
And you have to knock down the entire building without, and then move on to the next one.
But yeah, I'm excited to see that. When is that stuff actually going to start going up?
God, I don't know.
And where can people find it on the internet?
Yeah, I figured you would have dropped that name already.
Yeah. YouTube.com/run button, and also the Something Awful Let's Play forums.
Which people can't access right now, right? Unless they're members, unless they have an account.
No, you can look at them if you're not a member.
Yeah,
Not right now.
anyone
You can't. Nope. I promise you guys, right now you can't. They're doing one of their things where for a period of a few days or weeks, you can't even look at forums. They do it like once every few years.
Oh, weird.
It's driving me crazy. Yeah.
Weird.
Why aren't you a member? Just become a member, man. It's like $5.
It is $10.
Be a member of a forum.
It is $10.
But that's
I feel like, and I know it's no money. I do, and I've read so many good things over the years that like I know that I should be a member.
What good things are you reading?
Nothing right now. You're right.
Yeah, nothing. There's nothing good. There's a reason it has its name.
I mean, but I've read a lot of LPs that are there and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I think Boat Murdered alone is probably worth my stupid $10.
Or the Animal Crossing LP. That's good stuff.
Oh yeah. Wait a second. Yeah. Sorry, you must be a registered. You must be a registered forum member to the page. And there's a kid yelling.
I know, there sure is.
That's Austin's feelings when he sees that he cannot access the forum.
I wonder how long they'll be doing that for.
Me too.
I mean, it doesn't matter as much to me because I paid my money. Because I'm not a fucking cheapskate.
I prefer Leech or Parasite, thank you very much.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I have NeoGAF.
You guys, I'm like a fucking bird. I keep jumping at things where there's glass.
Sing the song.
Yeah, are you saying that you were like a bird? You want to fly away?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I don't know the lyrics to that song.